we're live. Just got 5 minutes.
Ah.
You just go, ah.
I did just go, ah. Yay, we alive? Do we have intro music? I can hear it.
Just goes me not recording it.
Recording in progress.
Okay, cool. I think we're ready.
Yeah, I'm good. As long as the hoons outside don't carry on that hooning.
Can't hear the hooning.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've moved to a dynamic mic instead of the other type.
Hey, Tony. We're playing some Cyberpunk. Yeah, for the beginning. Wow, I feel really disorganized. Excellent.
It's a Wednesday.
Have you checked out the news?
I'm going to wing it.
Excellent.
I've got them loaded.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
No, I've seen. I put the the article there. The articles.
Yep.
Hey, I'm Mark. How's it going? Very excited. Hello. Not yet.
Not yet.
We have a calm. Oh, hello, Kingsman. We have a calm 5 minutes just to make sure everything is actually streaming and working.
Yep, all
We're
good.
here, and there's a countdown on the screen as well.
Oh, cool.
It's vaguely organised. Hi, Kingsman. Why? What? Why? How, Trev? Trevor? One minute to go. I tell you what, Cyberpunk is a good looking game though. I don't know if you can see the stream.
I haven't actually started playing back yet. I would like to. I'll get over Starfield first.
Oh god. Says nobody. It pretty is much about me, that much a movie. Yeah. It's a really good movie. Alright, ready to go?
Aye.
Aye.
This is the XboxCast.
Welcome to episode 54 of the XboxCast. We are here to bring you the latest news and views and games we've played and some of the new games that will be released this week. I'm your host Lee, and this week we are joined by producer Paul.
Hello again. It's
Hello.
been a while, but I'm back.
How's it going? Welcome back.
I am pretty good. Yeah,
So you ready to talk Xbox?
I am. Very ready.
Very ready. This is what I like to hear.
Obvious.
Excellent. Now, have you been? Have you been good?
Yeah, pretty good.
I talked to you like 3 days
Really?
ago, so that's
You did, yes.
anything exciting happened in work? Interesting. Weather's dodgy still.
Ah, yeah, that storm tore us a new one.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, we got a little bit sheltered because we're pretty close to the hills, but there's a lot of damage around.
Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, we're quite lucky. It was a bit damp here. And now it's cold again, which is brilliant.
You know, we've got hot, lots of heat, but still a bit of wind.
4.5 degrees this morning it was.
It's not bad.
That's what
not
compared to
bad.
Christchurch.
But compared to Christchurch, where we're averaging 1 still.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's summer here, basically. It's pretty much like summer.
Yeah. Yes.
So we're missing Kyle this week
Yes.
for reasons of small babies appearing.
They do just magically appear.
They appear, yes.
It's a mystery.
I don't know. I have no idea. So congratulations, Carl. So James George Dunkley, I believe. His name
Yeah,
is.
I'd love to know where they got the name from.
I don't know.
Yeah.
JG? JG. Doesn't JGD? No, it doesn't really work out. Sounds like alcohol.
No.
Sounds like an alcohol.
Well, JD.
JD,
James
exactly.
Dunkley. Yeah.
Oh, JD and Coke. That's his nickname now. That's what he's done. That's excellent. Okay, cool. So yeah, congratulations, Carl and Simone. I haven't heard. It's his birthday today as well,
It is indeed.
which he was very quiet about. I wasn't sure if he was keeping it a secret or not. So I said to him privately, "Happy birthday," and then everyone in chat and Discord said, "Happy birthday." I was like, oh, "Okay, so we'll see."
Yeah. I sent him a message on Facebook. Facebook? So many messaging services these
Yeah,
days.
I know. Yeah, actually told me on Facebook, but I flicked it on Discord. Which you can all go
Yeah.
to Discord and wish him a happy birthday if you wanted to join as well.
Yep, definitely do that. It is his first birthday as a father.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and that's it. He's done now. No more sleep.
No.
I don't know if he
probably hasn't
realizes.
slept in
He
5
thinks we're
days.
joking. He thinks we're joking, but really not, bro.
Doesn't get much better.
Ah, that's hilarious. He has no idea. So it's beginning of the month, and
Yep.
we normally do the patrons at the beginning of the month.
Okay.
A shout out to the patrons. So there is a page
There
which
is a
I'm going to
page.
show on the screen somehow. Wait a minute, let me press buttons because it's not on my normal. Normally do it on Game Face, but obviously Game Face is not happening. At the moment.
Is out at the moment for a while. Yep.
So do you want to bring up the stream?
Yes.
kick.com/xboxcast because then you can see.
I've got it on. Yeah, I've got YouTube running.
I've got it. Cool. Okay, so you can see the words.
I can see words all over my screen. Yep.
Can you read words?
Oh, that's a bit of a push, isn't it?
Oh god. Okay. Cool. This could be interesting.
Okay. So,
So what we're
we
gonna do?
have
If you do, you want
jesters.
to do the jesters? I'll do squires. Take turns doing the types.
okay.
So this is how this works is depending on how much money you give us, depends on whether you're a jester, squire, knight, or queen, or king. And that's all done on the Patreon. So there's levels in the Patreon you select, and then that's how you do it. So you should all give us money and at least become a jester, so you can come in and hang out in the zoo and be funny, or funny if you
Yes.
think you're funny. You know,
Everybody's funny.
that's right in their own
If
special
we're not
way.
laughing with you, we're laughing at you.
That's right. That's why we have a zoo, especially for people like you. So yeah, do you want to do the jesters?
Yep. Okay. So the first one is Audrey Lilly.
Yep.
If I pronounce anything wrong, I am sorry.
Audrey, yep.
Audrey.
Is that Charlotte in
Okay.
chat? Charlotte? You want to see Charlotte kicking right? That's
Chili Dwags.
dogs.
Dogs. That's
She's-
dogs. That
dogs,
is
do
dog.
dogs.
Wow. Chili
Yes.
dogs.
She's
Yes.
some weirdo. Yeah.
Osboofnatic. What?
Just call him Oz. But Ozboff fanatic. Yes,
Oz.
it's Oz. from chat.
Osboofnatic.
Yeah, Oz is what
Okay.
he pops off as.
Let's see how bad I can get the rest.
Is it doing well so far? He's 0 for 3.
Haruhi.
Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce that one.
Okay, good. Good, we're
But
fine
that's
with that.
Emily. Thanks, Emily.
No, that's DJ Hero.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Thanks, DJ.
Howdy NZ.
Hardy NZ. I don't know why that one's in there. Who that is actually.
You'll have to introduce yourself there.
Yes, exactly.
Let us know who you are. Perky Turkey, I do know that person.
Perky Turkey, yeah, he's dodgy one.
Yep.
Yep.
Very dodgy. Mark B.
Might be,
Very easy to pronounce.
Yes.
Very easy. Yep. Michael KV.
Macau KV, yep.
Macau KV. And then Spirited Sojourn. I do know her.
Ah, yes. I've just been told off by one of the watchers. I put the wrong numbers in. It's 2625. Yeah, it's 2625. It'll make sense in a second.
2625. Okay,
25. I'm sorry, Kingsman. So the Squires, as one of them was complaining at me just then in chat, it's Gary. And then we have R.S. Cooper, who's Brothers of Oz. And then Yobi, Dragonheart Yobi, who's a guy from chat. And Kingsman, who's in chat giving me stick. As per usual.
Oh, yes.
Yep. That's
okay, so we have Knights. We have Lone Star Iger.
So he's actually Lone Star Tiger, but we decided to change it slightly. To Lone Start Iger.
Lone Start Iger.
It's close.
Makes sense. Yep. Scarred for Life.
Scarred for Life. You correctly pronounced that one. Also guy in Discord. Yep. The Queen, as always, is Diabolic Jester, who we haven't seen for a while. We should pop up and say hi, Jester.
And the King is Darkest Shadow NZ.
Which is Noel. You know Noel.
Yeah. We all know Noel.
Yes. So thank you, guys. Really appreciate you. Keep us kind of ticking over and paying for things like challenge coins and stuff like that, like the coins that we got at that time. So that was kind of cool. So that's what we want to do with this money. Put it back into the podcast. Buy random stuff.
Cool random stuff.
Cool random stuff. Always. Yes. Right. Okay. Well, so we're getting to the news, really.
Okay.
We're very efficient tonight. I think no Kyle, there's lack of messing around. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah. He's going to learn about efficiency.
Efficiency.
And about ownership real fast.
Ownership and efficiency.
Yes.
Sounds like a really boring meeting.
It's Parenthood 101, isn't it?
That's what boring meetings. Yeah. Okay, so we will start with the charts.
We do indeed, and no surprises there. We have Starfield at number 1.
Well, actually, it is a surprise, though. Because we kind of expect it to be there for a week or two.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of people complain about it, but...
yeah, but they're not playing the
game. The thing
is,
the game is fun. It doesn't matter if it has bugs. It doesn't matter if it's using an old engine. It's still fun. And fun means lots of people playing it.
Well, it is Starfield, though. Sorry, Skyrim, though, isn't it?
It's Skyrim in space, yeah.
It is exactly the same. It was looking like Skyrim as well.
Skyrim, I think, had better facial effects.
It probably did. It's pretty shocking, actually.
Yeah. It's the same trees.
It's the same trees. It's the same bugs they've actually carried through, which people have fixed with add-ons, which is kind of funny.
Yep.
So we have COD, as always, is number 2 now, which has gone up a couple places. Payday 3, which is interesting because this game came out a couple weeks ago and was broken, is still hanging around in the top 5. Okay. So it must be playable-ish. I heard a lot of people complaining about not being able to connect to the game.
Well, that would make it not playable then.
You think so? But now it's top. It's was 2, 3 last week, and now it's at 4. So it's kind of
it's hanging in there.
Yeah, I've got a couple of people who want to play it. I know Kingsman in chat wants to play it. I've got a mate who wants to play it as well. I've been putting them off due to it being rubbish, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's okay. Minecraft, as always. Yeah, we always pick on stuff that's kind of interesting. Party Animals are still hanging out by one place down. That's that kind of there's that stupid. What do they call it? The jiggle kind of controls. There's a couple of games that come out like it.
Don't know. I'm sorry.
Games that you play and you kind of just fall over all the time. You're wobbling controls.
Oh. Yeah. So drunk games.
Drunk games, yeah. Party games, yeah. Drinking probably makes a sense. Lives of P has dropped from 6 to 12, which is a bit of a drop.
That is a bit of a drop.
It's a Dark Souls game. It's going to be hard, that game.
Yeah.
Souls-like.
Cyberpunk has risen up 5. That's pretty good.
I thought it'd do more than that, actually.
I think it'll gradually get up there. I'd like to see it in the top 5, but...
Yeah, I think 6, 7 or 8 maybe.
You reckon? I don't
Most
know. I
things
mean,
don't get-
considering how badly it was on launch, the fact that it's still kicking there, it's doing well for itself.
Oh yeah. Well, the DLC came out last week, didn't it? Or this
Yeah.
week maybe.
So that's what I
came out
mean. I
like
think
Wednesday,
over the
Thursday.
next 2-3 weeks, it's going to steadily rise as more people get the DLC.
It's very good.
People will
It's
sort of
very
hit a bit of Starfield, a wall at Starfield, and they'll want something a bit better. They'll move to Cyberpunk.
Well, we'll talk about games we played in later on. And I was playing a certain game, which
Yep.
yeah, sort of games are interesting. Most stuff's kind of just dropping by one place or two places. FIFA's dropped quite a lot. I guess FIFA 24's. I don't know why FIFA's dropped by so much. That's interesting. Destiny's dropping off again.
Yep, that is a big drop. Re-entry is Batman Arkham Knight. It's good to see that come back.
And also Ghost Law's a new entry.
Ghost Laws?
They're 25.
Yep, I see it. Don't know what that game is.
So I believe I've played this game actually. I have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's almost like it's like a pixel version of Diablo kind of game. It's like
nice.
It's like isometric, going around killing stuff, and you're basically killing zombies.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's fun.
Everybody's in for a good zombie massacre.
Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Building builds, putting skill points in different places, picking up different weapons, running around.
Nice.
It's cool.
Diablo has had a big drop.
Diablo, yeah. Well, everyone's waiting now. In like 2 weeks.
Season 2 is out, isn't it?
Season 2's out, yeah. I think it's like the 20th or something like that.
I don't know the exact date, but I know it's coming soon.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I know it's mid-end of October. My Hero Ultra Rumble, whatever that is in at 29. Mortal Kombat's gone a few places, which only came out recently. Oh, no, that's number 1. That's Mortal Kombat 11, not 1. 1's stuck where it is. 11's gone up a few places. Interesting. Did you know the new map came out for PUBG? There's an update for PUBG.
No, I didn't.
No. I heard it on the news.
I don't think I've played PUBG since years ago.
Yeah, exactly. I played it when it came out. I was like, what's everyone think about this? Why is everyone playing this game? Played it and went, oh, okay.
Yeah, I still don't understand, but...
you know what's missing?
Story?
Skyrim.
Ooh, hey, yeah, you're right. Hey, this will be one of the first I have not seen Skyrim. In fact, there's only one Bethesda game there. It is number 1, but... Yeah. Oh, and we have lost Lee. Okay, carrying on without Sir Lee. We got a couple of Call of Duties in there. I can see 1, 2, 3, and... Oh, you're back. 4 Call of Duties.
Sorry about that. My phone was ringing. I just had to kill it, and then I managed to knock something, so that was good.
Fun. All good.
Brilliant. Yeah, CODs.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of CODs there. So why is COD is Activision, and that's why everybody's worried.
It's because they fixed the multiplayer not long ago.
Yeah.
And everyone jumped back in again. And then, because at one point there was 6 CODs in the charts.
Wow. That is a lot for a single
Modern
title.
Warfare 2 was in there, like the original one.
Wow.
Yeah. It's really sad. People should play other things. Although it's good to see them down the bottom now. Maybe they're like the drain, washing down the drain slowly, kind of falling out the bottom of the charts.
Red Dead 2, I heard something about something to do with Red Dead. I can't remember what it was.
Vaguely talking about doing a remaster.
Doom remaster?
No, remaster of Red Dead 2.
Doing a remaster, yeah.
Not Doom remaster. Doom remaster would be fun, but no. Yeah, because it was in that all that leak that came out with Xbox. It was in that. And they predicted a Red Dead 2 remaster, which never came. But they were kind of thinking it may do. Yeah, interesting week.
Yeah. But I'm not surprised. Starfield will stay up there for a while.
Yeah,
I mean, if you've got Game Pass,
it's not going to leave Game Pass. It's not going to leave Game Pass.
Ever.
No. No, not at all. No. And it's sort of game that will just kind of, you can keep doing different things in it, though. It'll just grow.
Yeah.
Be interested if they bring out some updates for it.
They say they are planning on 5 years worth of updates and support for it.
Yeah, there's a DLC already in the track for next year.
Nice.
Yeah. But I don't know what they're going to do. Interesting. Because Skyrim were pretty big, weren't they? The updates.
Skyrim had 2 big updates and then a couple of smaller ones, and the same with Fallout 4, 2 major updates and a whole heap of small ones. And with the Fallout ones, each of the small ones were sort of relating. You had your one with the robots, Automatron, and you had your one with the, what is that place? The Vault Tech stuff. But they were basically little stories to get you into there to build more stuff with your settlement stuff. And everything else, all the small ones were settlement related.
I didn't bring it into the news, but did you see Fallout 76 is getting an update?
Another one?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they are still holding on to that.
I know, they keep trying, don't they?
They do.
Very trying.
Yeah.
They
invested so much into it. You just realized, yeah?
That your name was, you were called Kyle.
I did realize that. I am looking and seeing myself as Kyle, and then Lee Howard, and then Kyle, and Hippo. There I am.
There you go.
All good. I can be anyone.
I can be anybody, whoever you ask me to be.
Yeah.
So, MetaQuest 3 is gaining official support for cloud gaming.
Okay.
Really interesting. So Facebook is, that's MetaQuest 3 is Facebook's thing, or Meta's thing. You can play basically a 2D screen, virtual 2D screen of cloud games like Starfield.
Wow.
And with compatible controller as well. So you can stand there with, I guess it's kind of cool, really, because you can sit down with your Meta playing, I don't know, Forza or playing Starfield and have the whole big screen around you playing it. Obviously, it's not 3D, but it's right in your face. Or watching a movie, you could, I guess.
That could be cool.
It's really strange.
It is just interesting. They are putting support into that, but they're not putting support into their Oculus. Is it still Oculus?
Yeah, but this has replaced it, isn't it? I think the Meta replaced the Oculus.
No, I'm trying to think of Microsoft's own.
Oh,
AR.
no, you're talking about... no, that's kind of useless. That's AR, though, rather than VR, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. It is good to see some sort of AR, VR type headset on the Xbox. That's something PlayStation has had for a while. And we've sort of been left out.
HoloLens.
Yeah. HoloLens. Yes, you're right. HoloLens.
Yeah, we were very left out. Well, Microsoft always said they're never going to do it. We always joked about it in the podcast that they should bring out a VR. And it was going to be their secret announcement one year, but they never actually did it.
Yeah, they're sticking to their guns of not doing it, but it'll happen.
I don't think it will. I don't think they think there's any market for it. Because people will buy it and go, it's amazing, and then just put it on the couch and never use it again. It doesn't sell consoles, I don't think. And I think PlayStation's is struggling as well.
Okay. Sort of put it in the same basket as the Kinect.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. One day it'll be nice to see that sort of gaming on the Xbox, but I'm happy with it as is.
Yeah, for sure. Just get a big TV.
Yeah.
High quality 4K TV. You don't really need VR anyway.
No. Maybe we're old.
I want VR. I just don't believe it.
My son goes absolutely nuts over that. He's trying to save for the 3rd gen something or other that's coming out in a few weeks.
I do not know. No, I don't know.
I don't know either.
They're pretty amazing, though. They are pretty good now. They're better than they used to be. You don't get so much seasickness and stuff going on, or motion sickness happening as much now because of high quality. Nice. The refresh rate's better, I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, feel less sick.
That does give them a workout. I think their favorite game at the moment is Gorilla Tag. It's just had some sort of update, and they're racing away with their little hands, going to tag people.
Okay.
And
wow.
Okay. Yeah, you play these gorillas with no feet, so you have to move with your hands, the controller things, and tag people, and that's about it. But it's a big rage. They love it.
You say they, like you've not played it at all.
No. I've seen them. They stream it to the TV, so one can play and the other one can watch. And I'm sort of looking there thinking, these graphics remind me of like 1998.
Oh, for sure.
When the Voodoo 3 came out.
Roblox level.
Yeah, it
Very
is.
blocky, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I played a quite a spooky one, which was kind of cool. We were stood in a haunted
Yeah.
house, and it was quite good graphics. We weren't really moving. It was just literally looking around, and then you look around, like a picture would change or something, and you look back again, and something else would happen.
I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the last final bit, which is supposed to make you jump, is a skeleton falls from the ceiling. But you're always expecting something to happen, so the tension's not there because you know something's going to happen, so you're not really scared.
Yeah.
You just go, oh yeah, and the skeleton fell down. Okay, and they're like, did you get scared? It's like, well, no, because obviously that's why they make you look a certain way because there was something going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that would be cool to get support like this.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how it goes if it actually builds on it and does more stuff with it. So.
Yeah.
SAG-AFTRA talks for video game industry ends with no resolution. This is not great. The union failed to come to an agreement, meaning a strike could be soon on the horizon. This is hot on the heels, obviously, of the writers' strike, or the Writers Guild strike, isn't it?
It is.
So this was announced on Thursday. The scheduled talks in the various game industries' employers quickly ended without agreement being formed.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. This is not great because I think the industry's not doing that well because of last year. It was really struggling, and they always seem to push back games at the best time, don't they?
Yeah. Has it, other than Baldur's Gate 3 that was pulled forward, has it actually been a major release that has stuck to its time?
Only ones we don't know about.
Not counting the yearly ones.
Yeah,
like
only ones we don't know about.
stuff.
Like if they go, oh, we're releasing this next month, you're like, oh, okay, that was a surprise. But if they say release, like even like beginning of the year, they're like the Harry Potter game came out, but it was like 3 or 4 months delayed. Starfield was like 2 years delayed.
Yeah,
maybe Forza. I don't know if that was ever announced, and I don't think they give it an announcement.
I don't know actually. Yeah.
So
but no, any strike in action is bad for the industry.
Well, it's bad for us.
Yeah. I mean, it might open up to more indie games, but do we want more pixelated?
I don't know if it's the same sort of... I don't know what they're trying to argue about because it's not the same as...
I have heard that, a lot of people, you basically, if you're in the game industry, you work, 12, 16-hour days on base rate salary.
Right, okay.
Yeah, especially gearing up for major launches. It gets quite...
But that's... See, I always hear this, but I've worked in IT a long time, and I know at the end of a project, I'm working long hours. It's just how it works.
Yeah. It is.
And it's because it's just what it is. Like it's just that's what deadlines are like sometimes.
Yeah.
So what they're going after here says relates to pay, streaming rights, and use of AI. But I feel like streaming rights is not get that. I don't see how that works because surely the company gets paid anyway. Microsoft pays out. We went through it last week. They pay out a lot of money out to these companies to get the rights to the Game Pass. Like millions and millions of dollars they pay to them. So surely they're going to get paid that respect, and they sell stuff. I can understand the pay. But wasn't Activision unionizing before as well? I think they're unionizing. That's supposed to be happening. I
don't know. I would have assumed they would have done it before the Microsoft buyout. And
that was one of the things was they were talking about it because obviously they had a lot of issues with what his face was the guy running it previously. Yeah. And they wanted to unionize, and Microsoft's like, oh, that's fine, you can unionize. We'll stand behind you. You can do it. To me, that works better. So there's companies, Activision is in there, Blind Light, Disney, Character Voices, EA, Epic, Formosa, Insomniac, Take-Two, VoiceWorks, and WB Games. So there's big companies in there.
There is actually
160,000 members in there. But we heard nothing. So this was on Thursday last. This is the 29th of September. This is like 5 days ago. Heard nothing since.
I don't honestly think it would have been resolved by then.
Oh, so they're saying they had the meeting and they decided that no agreements were made.
Yeah. So what is it? Oh, yeah, I saw some numbers saying 114-day strike, but no, that's the
writer's
strike.
Yeah, 148-day strike. Yeah. Previous strike against gaming companies took place in 2017. Oh, look, that lasted 183 days. I didn't know about that.
Wow.
Oh, that's interesting. As a result, certain games like Life is Strange Before the Storm made use of non-union actors. In particular case, original actor Chloe Ashley Birch was only permitted to consult on the character rather than portray her in the game. That's very
I didn't know that.
interesting. No. So we don't know what games got delayed because of it.
No idea. But 2017, what games were we disappointed in back then? We can blame it on that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But that's Life is Strange Before the Storm was supposed to be a very good game.
It was meant to be very good, but I honestly thought it was the same actor who played the same characters.
No, it doesn't seem like she only consulted.
Wow.
There you go.
I did not know that.
Just keep reading.
Keep reading down. I've got ads for Toyota.
Yeah, no, stop now. It's okay. Moved on. This is a very strange story, which got picked up and kind of passed around our chat actually in Discord. Xbox Game Pass game is being review bombed. The new game with rave reviews from critics is getting review bombed by upset Xbox gamers. So the game Cocoon came out last week, I believe. Everyone who's played it says it's brilliant. Even better than Starfield ratings wise, which is kind of interesting. Although ratings got that Starfield's got review bombed though, so yeah. So now the Xbox games have flooded Cocoon's review section with 1-star reviews, most because it's an indie game rather than a AAA title.
Okay.
So, despite the criticism, we'll continue to add indie and A. Well, of course it will, because everyone likes indie games. What's really weird, over the months to pick, this doesn't feel like the right month to pick. When we have Starfield, Forza, Liza P, like there's a whole bunch of really good games, high quality games coming out.
Yeah.
To come around and go, well, there's not enough high quality AAA games coming out. It's just the weirdest thing.
It seems so stupid. And why punish this game for
exactly
that? Yeah.
And it's in the Xbox. So this is the actual Xbox app. If you look on screen.
Yeah, I'm looking there. I'm trying to click on the thing, but it's just a picture.
Oh, it's just a picture. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. It's not the actual link, no. But it says, stop putting games on Game Pass. Put these games on Game Pass. I swear they're like 62 games. Like, quit it. Who's playing these games? Seriously, no one can play this for a week. Not become depressed. Game Pass. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's like English.
Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly like a lot of the pixel art type games. They do seem to be refreshed, and I'll give them a bit of stick on the podcast. Yeah. But those guys, they put effort into it. They
Ghost Law, the game is pixel art, and it's great.
Yeah, there are some great ones where I absolutely love Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, of course, that's a massive pixel game.
Yeah. So yeah, don't review bomb a game just because it's a pixel game.
No. It just seems really weird. I could understand if we did this time last year because there was no games coming out, but now we've got too many games now.
Weird position to be in, but yes.
Actually, we're going to go through the games coming out this month. It's ridiculous about games coming out this month, like high quality games this week. I just thought I'd bring this up because it's just weird that it's doing it. I was almost thinking maybe it's people on Game Pass who put the $1 in for the Game Pass and then got into the Xbox review section and started doing reviews. We're like, it sounds like a PlayStation thing to do.
Well, no, it sounds like modern society thing to do.
Modern society, yeah, it sounds like the internet. Yeah, it does sound like the internet, actually. Yeah, it's very true, actually. It does sound like the internet. So there was no story. I just thought it was very, very bizarre, really.
It is. And I mean, I do feel sorry for the guys who done this Cocoon game.
For sure.
They don't deserve it.
No, not at all. It's almost worth playing it and putting a 5-star in there just to counteract the idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should really only be able to review a game if you put X amount of hours into it.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it. I think you have to start it up and you can review it. I don't think you have to put in limit amount of time.
Yeah. No, it should be, I mean, obviously not 30 hours or something like that, but even after 50-odd hours of Starfield, I don't think I can give it a full review without having some of my own biasm go in.
Yeah. Is that how far you're in, 50 hours? You hit 50 hours?
Probably.
I'm at 50 hours.
I don't want to count.
It tells you when you save as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I choose not to look that way.
Oh, okay. Just blind saving.
It said something along the lines of 4 days or something like that.
4 days. Mate, that's 100 hours. That's not.
Oh, damn.
That's funny. Microsoft is something for you to play. Oh, you play on PC, don't you? You play
No,
PC
I don't
on
play
Xbox?
PC anymore. Yeah, Xbox only. My
Welcome
gaming computer is full of quadros now.
Oh, welcome back. Microsoft is releasing a sexy gold shadow Xbox wireless controller. Sorry, not something.
It looks nice, but haven't they done gold ones before? I mean, this is just a sort of gold one with a shadow.
Yeah, so I had this Xbox One version of this. There's a shadow controller came out. I think it was like a grey or something like that, maybe. And it was kind of see-through.
Yeah.
You could see all the controls behind it. I actually had that one when it came out.
Okay.
So this is a repeat of it. This is just the Xbox Series X version rather than the Xbox One version.
Okay.
It's kind of cool. I reckon you should wear it as a necklace.
It is nice.
Wear it as a necklace, like a bling.
That would be a chunky one.
Well, you see those guys with the big clocks and stuff, don't you? You have like an Xbox, a clock.
Just get the old Duke as.
The Duke is in gold. Imagine that.
A gold Duke.
You might
necklace.
actually hurt yourself though if you turn around too quick.
Use it as weight for weight training.
That's right. Yeah. Get really massive neck muscles. Yeah, at the time it came out, Dusk Shadow blue, Dawn Shadow pink, and then a Orange Shadow, which is inverted blue, and the Volcanic Shadow, or Volcano Shadow, in red.
Ooh, do they have pictures of the volcanic one?
No, they don't have any of them actually.
Oh.
Hey, Game Boy, how's it going, mate? No, they have no pictures, sadly, no.
I do like the gradient on it, and yeah, it is a pretty controller.
It is a pretty controller, yes.
It is a very pretty controller.
Did you see the fluffy Sonic the Hedgehog one that came out?
No, there was a fluffy controller? No, I didn't.
I've got a link to it here, I think. It's amazing.
Okay.
I'm Brian Altano, and this is...
Don't talk. Stop talking. Oh, here you go. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Where is it? Yep, I'm watching. Watching. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Just imagine, like, eating Cheezos or whatever. And like,
no.
Yeah.
You'll have to sort of arc your beard up that way to catch everything. It's a the controller.
Like a scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they had one made out of jade, literally made out of jade, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, they're doing some good work. Because also they're messing around with the... you can now do all the shimmering stuff on the Xbox, the design labs. You can kind of change the design of the controllers. You know, that shimmery stuff they were doing? That you can actually add that now as well.
Nice.
It's cool. It's really good. Make your own controller.
Yes.
I've got a black one
so
currently.
much time.
I've got a black one currently because my blue kind of cool one started playing up. So I'm back to black now, which is a bit sad.
Yeah. I think I've just got matte black. That's it.
Yep.
Wouldn't mind a new one, but...
My OG Xbox One that came with the Xbox One product.
Yep. It still works. Might drift a little bit to the side when you flick the thing, but...
Oh, I'm just going to counteract it.
Yeah.
So we're actually... This is a very short week this week. I don't know what's going on. I re-looked at all the news again before it came down. And you know when it's bad when TA have got like 2 stories and then it's day later there's another 2 stories. You know it's a bad week. So
yeah,
it's going to be short and sweet this week, I think.
Well, that's all good.
Yep. Maybe something exciting will happen at some point. But... So we'll get into Game Pass games that are coming out this week.
Okay.
Talk about high quality games.
Available today.
Yep.
That will be Gotham Knights.
Have you played this game yet?
No, I've heard some mixed reviews.
It's all lies. It's awesome. I re-listened to our 50th episode. I was just like, I ran a podcast actually, so I started listening to our 50th episode with Simone, and I was talking about Gotham Knights. I put 80 hours into this game when it came out.
Oh wow,
it's awesome.
Okay, it must be good.
So much fun. It's really cool, and you can change to play as different characters and stuff like that, and they all talk to each other, and there's different interactions with the people running around, the cops, assistants. Everyone talks to you slightly differently depending on who you are. Like everyone takes a mick out of Robin.
Well, which Robin was it?
I can't remember which one it was now because actually all 4 were Robins, really, or 3 of them were Robins, aren't they? But it's
Red Hood as Dick. No, Nightwing, Dick Grayson.
Yeah, Dick.
Red Hood
Red Hood's one that died.
Yep.
So everyone's slightly scared of Red Hood.
Yeah, he came back with the Lazarus pit, if I remember rightly.
That's right. Yeah. And Robin is who is it? Can't remember. It's good though, but he's a
Yeah.
kid. He's a kid one. It's a kid Robin. Red Hood's got issues. Nightwing's a bit bossy, and Batgirl is Batgirl.
Yep.
I like Batgirl actually. Carl's a real issue with Batgirl. I don't know why. It's kind of weird.
Why?
I don't know. I was taking screenshots playing Batgirl, and he did not like it. He was like, "No, you cannot play Batgirl."
We'll have to see if we can get JD tattooed with a Batgirl tattoo.
Yes, JD. We're gonna start calling him JD. That's amazing. Yes. So if you play this game, you can actually 4-player quad, a multiplayer thingy.
That is pretty cool.
So-
Same PC. Well, same Xbox, I mean.
Oh,
Like multiplayer
that's a good question.
split screen.
I do not know actually.
Because that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know actually. But you can always play cloud.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I'm just looking up to see whether it's Xbox. Here we go, because it'll tell you on the Xbox page whether it's multi. Oh, they've got one of their weird Xbox.
It's a little bit too small for me to see that. Let's
Yeah,
go
but you can play on
mode.
cloud on your PC and then play on the Xbox
Yeah,
on
true.
the other side.
True.
Because cloud PC and Xbox Series X. And I'll jump in as well because I've done all the game multiplayer, so I can jump in with my character. So it's kind of cool to do. It's actually cloud and it's actually PC and Xbox, so you can play on PC and we'll play on Xbox.
Nice.
Lamp Lighters League.
I've heard of
Yeah,
this.
I've heard a lot about this one.
Yeah, I think I fell asleep with someone doing a playthrough.
Oh, was it that good?
Well, no, I was very tired. I
Okay.
may have been playing Starfield till a
Starfield.
bit late.
He's-
So it's not
It's a
a
shocker.
indictment of the game. It's just I was pretty tired. But from what I heard, the player liked it.
Yeah, so you sneak and you steal and you shoot your way through a world of pulp adventure and Lamp Lighters League. Globetrot around various exciting locales around the world, outwit your enemies in a strategic turn-based combat. Oh, so that's now right down your alley.
Yeah.
Play your card right, you might just save the world, it says.
Who wants to save the world?
Let it burn. Coming
soon.
So this is kind of in October, I think. This will cover most of October. So Warhammer
Yeah.
40,000 Darktide.
That, I mean, it's Vermintide for 40k. I can get into that. By the looks of it, you got an Ogryn, Sisters of Battle, a Imperial Guard Caladan, by the looks of it, and maybe a Mechanic Astartes,
Sure.
just based on the picture there. I mean, those are pretty cool melee type ones.
Oh, yeah, that massive hammer thing that he's got, whatever it is.
That looks like the Sister of Battle Sisterhood, by the looks of it.
So this is
Power
4-player
hammer.
co-op as well.
Nice.
It's just hordes. It's a horde mode, 4-player horde mode,
Yep.
isn't it? Yeah.
Pretty much, yep.
Just stay alive and repeat until repeat.
I mean, it will be most likely Chaos or Orc that you're going against. It would be good if it was something like Turnid or maybe even some Elder or Tau. All of these are human races, so go on a nice Xenos squashing adventure.
A Xenos squashing adventure.
Yeah, why not?
No,
I mean,
exactly. Why not?
Judging by just the picture, they're not anti-Xenos. Sisterhood is kind of anti-cult, I believe.
I'm just trying to see if the website says anything interesting. So the Hive City on the brink of collapse. There's Turnium.
All Hive cities are on the brink of Turnid.
Turnip. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, sorry.
No,
Is that the
it's
name
got
of the city? I can't.
Tertium or something it's called.
I can't quite see it. That's on the wrong screen for me to zoom in.
Die
properly.
alone or
It's
suffer
double-
together. Nice. I'll just see if we can tell you what you fight against. That's all. Chaos
Um,
never sleeps.
So yeah, Chaos then.
It's just chaos. Is that the type? Is it?
That will be the enemy.
We get sharpshooter, psychonetic, preacher, skullbreaker. Oh, so that's the 4 different types you get.
Yep. Sharpshooter is that's Imperial Guard. It's I recognize most of those. Although no, I did get the mechanic wrong. They're not psychers, and that guy's a psyker, but
Psych
he's
on the
wearing the
right-hand
red
side
from
there,
the. Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Honestly, it has been a few years since I have played any 40k games, so
I've never played. I think I briefly played one of them just messing around, but never actually played them properly. It's just
I
death and chaos, isn't it?
there's heaps more than chaos nowadays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. I honestly haven't kept up with the lore. I stopped playing around 5th edition. And I think 9th or 10th edition is just released.
Yeah, it doesn't stop as well. Like the amount of games these guys knock out every year is insane.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Followed by
Forza Motorsport.
Forza Motorsport, like a little game called Forza Motorsport, October 10th. Day one Game Pass, obviously. PC, Cloud, Series X,
Nice.
Series XS. Race over 500 reward cards, modern. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this, because I thought 7 was really well done, the way they kind of changed it around a bit.
I honestly never played 7.
It's better than 6. 6 is really boring because you just have to do
Yeah,
all the
I
races.
found 6 so boring. I moved to Horizon, and I never picked up anything after that.
7, they tweaked it so that you do points on stuff, so you can kind of just say there's like 7 different events. You only actually have to complete 4 or 5 of them, and each one's worth different points because they're different types of events. So you just need 10 points, say, out of it. You go, okay, I'll just do these 4 I actually like to do. Then you skip on to the next area or level. So it'll be interesting to see if they do something with this. It's been like 2 or 3 years as well. It's been a while since the last Forza came out.
Yeah. Hopefully they've put a lot of
It does look incredible.
new tech in it. Yeah.
Or live on track scoring, fully dynamic time of day weather and unique driving conditions. I love the idea of that the weather changes as you're driving around.
Yes.
It's not just driving in the rain because you're like, okay, it actually changes as you're driving around. It's kind of cool.
Do they have any of those real long type 24-hour matches still?
For sure. They have the Le Mans, won't they? They always have Le Mans.
Nice. Because that could be fun.
Ages. But then the weather changes all the time. Then dark and night and cold and stuff like that affects the weather, affects the tires.
Yeah, that would be cool. That's what I'm thinking. Day, night, you go for a 24-hour match. Yeah. You'll have to really get to know the cars, change the tires around in a pit stop, all that sort of stuff.
Yep. And stay awake.
Yep.
From Cloud, a solo and co-op action shooter for squads of up to 4. Another 4-player game. Take a chance to liberate the Earth from the alien infestation with your friends using over-the-top weaponry in a post-apocalyptic world with awesome styles. It does look kind of cool.
It does.
Fortnite-y look to it, isn't it? Like that cartoony Fortnite.
A little bit. I do like the aliens. Bright pink aliens, big giant mouths.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Does look fun.
It does.
Like a dragon Ishin.
Yeah.
Sorry. So this one actually looks really cool. This is like a what do you call it? Japanese feudal time samurai game.
Well, I mean, he's got a revolver in his hand.
Oh, of course, but
looks pretty cool.
It does. It looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't really envision samurai with revolvers and sort of sword and gun style. That's what you'd expect pirates to be. So Japanese pirates, I'm in for that.
Japanese pirates. I saw some gameplay. What were we watching? There's some sort of event last month. There's some gameplay of it. And it does look really cool. Oh, Tokyo Game Show. There you go. That's what it was. It's a couple weeks ago. Which makes sense because it's the Japanese game, so that's what they talk about it.
Yeah, it does. So Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Now, we spoke about that a few years ago when one of them came out, did we not?
Yeah, so these are huge. People are very excited about these games coming out. No,
did you ever actually play
these
one?
games are social very good. No, the guys from Hog I've talked about this, and I know Matt from that. He said it's amazing. These games, you should play them. They're really good.
Okay.
And it's just crazy court cases.
That does actually sound fun.
Yeah. Take the stand as a rookie defense attorney, Phoenix Wright, to unravel mind-bending mysteries and prove your client's innocence. So, yeah.
Please tell me it is voiced by James Spader and William Shatner.
Lots of really, really long monologues.
Yes.
I love that. That was so good, that Boston League. It was so good.
One of the best shows ever.
Yeah.
Tried to get my wife into it. She just looked...
Do you think it's over an era, though? Do you think it's over like a time at the time?
I
kind of,
think, yeah.
The fourth wall and all that, it kept breaking and talking about the end of the season and how it's going to be good next season and things like that. It was always quite good.
What did you do this episode?
Exactly.
I was having a day off.
That's right. I was drinking whiskey. Yeah.
So, DLC game updates. EA Sports have NHL 24, an early access trial, which is now available.
Great.
Yeah. But most important is Sea of Thieves.
Monkey
Island is available now.
This looks amazing. This looks so
it
good.
It may break me from Starfield to go back into... I hope they got the same...
They did. It's the same guy.
Oh, good. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah. Looks incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got memories of playing that as a kid.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we had to spit at the right time. So the
dial wheel.
The wind was blowing. I was remember the competition.
Yeah. It was great. Some of the best games ever.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Perks. So Minecraft Realms.
Yeah, so this is, if you have Game Pass, you can go and pick up a perk. You can go and sign up for something for free, basically.
Okay.
And this is really good. So you get 3 months of a Microsoft Realm Plus. So you can have your own personal server, which is permanent there the whole time, and your people can jump in and play in there.
Nice.
I think Simone had one for a little bit of time. We played in there for a while.
Yeah. So I will let Yusuf know.
Yeah, if you want to have a dabble and just have a look at it and see what it's like, you get 3 months worth of access to it. You may end up going, this is really good though, and it costs you money, so just be aware.
True.
And then Overwatch 2 gets a bunch of stuff. So you can go and sign up and get some stuff for Overwatch 2 if you want to.
And then a couple of quests for the Xbox Game Quests. I haven't really done too many of them.
I do them by accident almost. Like I'm going to play the game anyway, so I end up just getting the points. Like State of Decay 2 is killing 75 zombies. Get 250 points.
That could be fun.
Yeah. Amnesia the Bunker, because it is, Terratoba. We should talk about it after this. Terratoba this month.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are in October, people.
Yes, I've decided what I'm playing. Although, maybe I should play the Amnesia the Bunker, because you get 5 points for playing that.
I've seen a good playthrough for that. That was actually a pretty good game.
Is it quite short then?
I didn't see right up to the end, but it didn't seem like it was going to be that long. You are literally stuck in a World War II bunker.
Right, okay.
So it's not it's not an infinite space.
Right.
But it does feel the whole claustrophobic World War II bunker type thing.
Okay.
It's,
maybe we should play that then. I was going to play, we'll talk about it a bit. Quest Completionist. Get 500 points if you do 22 dailies and 12 weeklies. Which isn't actually that hard, because some of the dailies are literally like run a Game Pass game, and you get that as a daily sometimes. Like they're not that difficult. They often pop up when I'm playing stuff, because I play Starfield, and that pops up most days with welcome.
Yeah.
Here's 5 points. We have games that are leaving.
So I'm only recognizing one of them. Which would be Overwhelm.
Which one?
Overwhelm. I know that game. The others, I'm sort of looking and thinking, this is
I don't know Overwhelm, but it's a PC game, so maybe that's why. But Trek to Yomi is one of my game of the year last year. I think I give that for Atmosphere or something like that. It was really, really good to play that game last year. And I kind of recommend it. So if you want a game to play before it leaves on the 15th, so you've got a week.
10 days.
Yeah, it's not that long, the game. And it's really interesting. It's a side-scrolling Japanese samurai, feudal, fire, death game. It's great. Love it. It's all in black and white as well. It's like really cool cinematics.
Okay.
It's a bit like the old 50s Japanese movies. That's what it felt like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That really captured it, I thought. And that Turnip Boy commits tax evasion is supposed to be very good as well. But there's a whole bunch of these Turnip Boy games.
I'll give it credits for the name.
Oh, yeah. And they've just run with it. There's a whole bunch of these things. They're insane. Yeah. So it's quite funny. I think that's actually it, because the next story was a repeat. I skipped this story because it includes games that are leaving. So I always do the games that are leaving. Yeah, I'll try not to do them first. Yeah, that makes sense anyway. So yeah, I think that's the news.
That's not a lot of news.
No, really struggled this week with news. Like I was mucking around a lot, trying to look around just now. I was like, there's just none. So, October. We do Terratoba in October. It's been a bit chaotic because Carl's not been here.
Yep.
And Simone's not been here. They normally get very excited and do kind of
they push it.
Talking.
Do we still have Gary around?
Gary's here, yes. He was in... Oh, here we go. This is perfect. So what I was actually looking for was a list of horror games on Game Pass to talk about. And I found one.
Okay.
So this is top 22. So I wanted to go through this list. So my thought is to play Alien Isolation.
I've heard that is extremely good.
Yeah, and I brought this game many, many years ago because it was cheap, and then that was as far as I went. Didn't actually do anything else. and Tony, Chili Dogs, wants me to pick a game for her as well. It's got Liza P, which I don't know if that's that scary. It's hard. I don't know if it's very scary. It's Bloodborne.
Do you have the list up?
Yes, on screen.
I'm trying to find where I put that screen.
I'll chuck it into chat so you can bring it up too. I'll chuck it into
I think I may have crashed out of the... Oops.
I'll put it in OneNote if you ever get back in there again at the bottom.
Yep, I'm on OneNote.
No, Liza P, that's a shocker. Yeah. They've made it easier. Did you see an update so they actually made the bosses easier? Because people were complaining too much, I guess. Update came last week. I like it. It's a kind of cool looking game, but it's very difficult. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So this is also a new one that just came out. It's come out in August. Done by the same guys that did who was it? I can't remember the name of the game, but yeah. So this is multi kind of like there's a bunch of Leatherface people running around, and there's a bunch of people not with Leatherface. So it's a multiplayer.
Yep.
And you can decide, I guess, whether you are evil or good, trying to escape or trying to kill.
Is that this sort of 1 versus 5 or 1 versus 4?
It's a weird number. It's a weird amount.
Yep.
Yeah,
Brambley the Mountain King. How is that a horror game?
I don't know who Bramble the Mountain King is.
Don't know. He's big.
He is. Oh, he's a Mountain King.
Yeah.
So I don't know this game, so I can't really recommend it. Amnesia. Here you go. This is what we were talking about.
Yep.
Oh, 6 hours. That's cool. Okay.
So not too big at all.
No, not at all. No. And there's a whole bunch of these Amnesia games as well. Oh, look at this. Not the only Amnesia game on the list, so there's more.
Ah, cool. Darkest Dungeon. I would highly recommend that. That is one of my favorite games.
Oh, interesting. Okay. What's that? Where's that? Is that an Amnesia?
17. It's 2 under Amnesia. Yeah, sorry, there was Ghostwire Tokyo.
I don't think that's very scary either.
No, that's why I sort of skipped it. I don't think that's a... Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong.
Dungeon. Okay, so what's Darkest Dungeon then?
Darkest Dungeon, it's sort of...
That's what you like. It's Lovecraftian.
It's Lovecraftian, dark fantasy, yeah. Very much rogue. You have to level up your players, and very cartoony but amazing graphics on it. You've got a dungeon and you must complete the dungeon, but there's stuff like you have to manage your light, you have to manage the fatigue and the mental fortitude of your people, and it's sort of turn-based. So if someone's in position 4, they can do an action, but it might only affect certain positions of the enemy or certain positions of the allies, and it's sort of juggling up abilities and all this sort of cool stuff.
Wow, okay.
And very much if someone starts going crazy and going nuts like you do in a Lovecraftian game, well, they're just going crazy and nuts. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. And then, yep, you're right, another Amnesia Rebirth.
Amnesia Rebirth, yeah. Another 10-hour game, okay, not too bad.
A whole Amnesia collection. Doesn't say how long it will take to play it, but I'm guessing that's got quite a few.
Dark Descent, Machine of Pigs, and Justine. Okay, so what's that Rebirth? Oh, that's a different one. Okay. I'm looking at maybe like 6 to 10 hours, I guess. I can't imagine it'll be much longer.
Soma.
Okay. Fictional games master controls similar to Amnesia. Okay, narrative defines a definitely upward turn. Okay, I'm not impressed with it. Inside's very good, actually. It's a really cool game.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Tony played that game. It's a really interesting game. Really cool atmospheric game.
I've heard really good things about that.
Yeah, it's cool. Puzzle solving is a bit of a pain, but yeah. 7 Days to Die is a survival horde crafting game. Actually, this is what Kingston wants to play. He's very excited about this game. He reckons that's what we should play is like it because it's a multiplayer, I think.
I think it is. Co-op multiplayer.
Co-op multiplayer, yeah. It's supposed to be very good. Prey is awesome. That's a really good
Prey
game.
is amazing. Yep.
And basically anything on the screen could be prey. Like it's morphs into
It could,
stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you could be a chair, or it could be a table, or anything like that. It could actually attack you. So it's supposed to be very, very good though. Evil Within 2, this is one Carl should play, we reckon. It'll freak him out a little bit.
Yeah. He needs a good scare.
He does, definitely. You're back to Sebastian Castalos. So you're going to
Dead
send to
Space.
rescue his daughter. He must dive into the world of STEM once more. Dead Space 2, yeah. Awesome game.
Yep. All the Dead Spaces are good.
Yep. It's very shooty.
Kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire. Look,
I
spiders
think my
are
son
scary.
has some of that on his YouTube channel.
Yes. How does it kill all the spiders? It's all about spiders after all. However, Kill It With Fire is a game confronting fears, a variety of ludicrously destructive implements. Okay, so blowing up spiders, basically.
Pretty much trying to kill it with the most over-the-top, ridiculous way possible.
Okay, not scary.
It reminds me of, there was a Garfield comic strip many years ago. As you know, he hates spiders. So there's a spider on the windowsill. He slams down the windowsill, causes a massive earthquake. The whole house collapses, bar the windowsill. The spider walks off.
Walls away. Yep.
It's sort of...
It's a Y equal Coyote Roadrunner thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back for Blood, not scary, but zombies do run at you. So that, I suppose that is a bit scary. I don't recall ever being scared playing it though. Hellblade, this is supposed to be very cool, especially with a headset on, because you kind of got to go whispering to you the whole time. Hellblade Senya's Sacrifice. You played this game?
No, I haven't.
It's supposed to be very good. Could be a good option, Tony. It's very short. It's a really short game. 8 hours again.
8 hours? Yeah.
The OG Dead Space.
Yep, that is good.
Shooting stuff.
Never quite clocked it, but I came close.
Oh, okay. Getting close now. So Evil Within. So this is obviously the precursor to the first one. This one here, the horror is a way of getting into the player's head. The Evil Within showcases literally psychological horror is the name of the game. As player spends entirety of the narrative wandering through the mind of a killer. Wow, okay. Oh, I see what they're saying. Okay, so the Within is actually because you're inside someone's head.
Yeah.
And they're evil. Doom 3. This game actually is quite scary. There's lots and lots of darkness in this game.
That's the one where you had to juggle between the flashlight and the gun, right?
That's right. Yeah. And are using bullets to light up stuff. Because if you shoot, the flash lights up where you go. That's what it works out. But you run out of bullets. That's quite a scary game. Dead by Daylight. Isometric multiplayer title. So this is, okay, turned out to be rather lots of experience. Putting one killer against 4 survivors successfully challenges the tense vibe of a typical horror story. Set up as a killer, killer punishes reckless individual behavior. Cool, okay. I never played that game, so that's interesting. And then Walking Dead, the complete first series or season.
I didn't think that was scary.
No.
It was well done. Highly recommended.
I love how they put a big thing at the bottom of it just so I can't read now. That's amazing. I don't want to. I just want to read the article. It says it's not scary, but troubled studio yeah, okay. They're supposed to be very good though. They are supposed to be very good.
I think the biggest, scariest thing about that is you have decisions to make.
Yes.
And you want to see how it plays out. So you make a save and then you know you have to go back 20, 30 hours to replay the whole thing with what happened if I would do that. And yeah.
That's horror. That's a horror. So Chile, I reckon actually out of that list, the number one's probably the best one for you. It's not that scary, but it's a very good game.
Yeah.
And it's
very, very highly recommended.
Yeah. So go Telltale The Walking Dead. I reckon that's a really good non-horror horror game.
Yeah.
It makes you think. That's what it is.
It does. Tugs at your heartstrings occasionally.
Oh, I hate that. Don't want those tugged at. I like Prey though. Or maybe that's one to go for over.
Prey was good. Prey was very good.
Did you finish it? Did you?
I did not finish that one. That's yet another one in my list of things I wish I had finished, but something else came up.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm very good at starting games. I'm not too good at finishing them.
I'm so good at doing that.
I think I have complete 100%ed 2 games.
Oh, I'm not that bad, but I'm pretty bad.
No, one of them was a stupid Android, that Jetpack Joyride. That's the only, yeah.
Okay. That's that's funny. Cool. So let's just quickly. So what have you been playing this week? It's a stupid question, right? But I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
ask
is
it
a
anyway.
pretty stupid question. I'm trying to think, did I play anything other than Starfield? No, I didn't. It's Starfield all week.
Okay, so we've talked about it a little bit. So you might as well come on then. What do you reckon? Give us a quick review. What are you doing in this game? Because everyone seems to do different stuff to everyone else. I've talked to
I'm
3
trying
different
to build
people.
the ultimate ship.
Oh, have you seen the destroyer, the Star Destroyer that someone built?
I saw that, yes.
They
I'm
said
trying
it
to build the
killed
ultimate ship outside of mods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did see someone do the Pegasus ship from Battlestar Galactica with no mods.
I did see that. That looked amazing.
I think you're on the same
any of
feed
the
as
battle
me.
stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, at first I tried to do the Daedalus from Stargate Atlantis, and it just didn't look right. I couldn't get the ship long enough, and still have the battle bridge on the side and the wings on the side. It just wouldn't let you do it, and it looked kind of shrunk and horrible.
So have you maxed out all your ship stuff, have you? So you can build class A's?
I can do Class C ships, and I can build Tier 3 stuff, but I still need to build, I think I'm 15 unique mods away from being able to go to level 4 things,
right,
and I'm like level 34, and I believe it's level 60 when the last of the good stuff drops. Because I'm having serious issues with, well, I've got a decent arc reactor. I can power full shields, full what are they, engines, 3/4 jump drive in case things get hairy, and 1.5 weapon slots.
Right, okay.
But
1.5 weapon slots, not much on the weapons then.
Well, I have a whole loadout of weapons because it looks cool on the ship. So the bow of the ship is just full of missile stuff, but I never put power to it because they're there solely to look cool in the photos. I know I use particle beams, and I'm leveling up the particle beams because that does both hull and shield damage. And 4 pretty powerful particle beams. I can usually 3 or 4 shot most ships around my level.
So I found putting jewels on the front. So when you shoot, it's 4, it's quad particle beams. There's a huge amount of damage.
Yeah, yes. I did look at those, but they are pretty close. They've got a range of about 540, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe I haven't found the right ones.
Yeah, I found missiles as well, but I find that I go quick because I'm still using the original ship, the one that you get from the mission. Where you get the Mirage armor, what it's called, the Mantis armor. Yeah, that. Oh, it's a secret mission. I
sold that ship.
The secret mission.
Yeah, no, I sold that ship. I prefer my ship. I found some ship that I may have liberated from some cargo pirates, whatever.
May have.
And it had I stole it. It was a really weird design. It was the first one I saw where the ramp was on the side, and it had this really weird bridge. And it was the first one that had like a 3x2 cargo hold on it. And I sort of used that as a template and morphed it. So it went from that Daedalus looking bad to the Prometheus from SG1 looking okay. And then I sort of changed it up a little, and it now looks more like a Volroth Klingon battle cruiser.
Okay,
or
cool.
The battleship from StarCraft, the Terran battleship.
Right, okay. So you went evil. I don't think I've seen many Klingon ships.
Klingon, I'm not talking the bird of prey, I'm talking the big battle cruiser. So
I see, okay.
Big upfront thing with long spine, and then a huge build up on the back with the 2 wings on the side.
Right, okay.
Plays a lot on DS9.
Right, okay. Have you done many missions? Are you side missioning in it? Are you main missioning?
I am side missioning. I am still stuck with I'm going to have to go New Game Plus to complete the Crimson Fleet missions.
Because you left the room.
I left the room, so
and that's not because there was an update last week, wasn't it?
Didn't seem to fix it.
Didn't fix it.
No. that there, and I may have a $2.5 million bounty with the Crimson Fleet because I'm using them to power level my shipbuilding. Because to do a bunch of the ship stuff, you have to get certain amount of kills. Like I think it's the one to get the engines. So
Right.
I've got now 5 extra.
There's
power.
an easy way of doing that though.
Yeah, you use the
Vanguard
piloting thing for the Vanguard.
Yeah, use a simulator. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not as fun. I like my ship because I can kill things very quick with my ship.
That's amazing. I did that mission. It's a really cool mission, actually. Are you friendly with the pirates then when you're doing this mission? Or do they like you? Obviously, you're killing them, so they don't like you that much.
I can still go into pirate areas, and unless I initiate combat, they won't attack. But if I go to the key, they will attack me on sight now.
So you can't do the Crimson mission at all then?
Well, I can pay the bounty, but I don't want to spend that money.
No, I wouldn't want to do that either. So
yeah,
you just keep
no.
killing them. Okay.
I just keep killing them. So I'm going through the Vanguard mission and the Freestar Rangers mission.
Oh, yeah,
I'm at the end game for the main quest line, the Constellation missions. But I'm just holding back on doing that. And there was another faction mission that I am doing, but I cannot remember.
The one weird spelling, and one where you kind of be sneaky. They want you to kind of do business. What do you call it?
It was
drop
on
in
Neo.
dodgy stuff and go, right, okay, put this in here and then make them look like they're really bad. That's what I'm doing as well. So I'm kind of doing those two.
I was going to make a start onto that, but I like it. I think most of my time is going into understanding the base building aspects because my ship has a certain look to it because I have to have so much cargo hold because I've got everything and I'm a hoarder.
Did you do the mission yet where you get a free place to hang out though?
No, I haven't done that one yet.
Oh, I've got my penthouse given to me for free, which is nice. Didn't cost me anything monthly as well. That's handy.
Someone wanted me to buy a penthouse on Neon, and I'm like, no, I'm not spending money.
No, don't spend money. Just do the missions for the... Oh, it's Vanguard. Do the Vanguard stuff. Finish off the Vanguard stuff, and you become a... Because they say, if you do Vanguard for 10 years, become a citizen, don't they? That's what they say.
Yeah, well, I've just become a citizen.
Okay, so if you keep going, you'll get a citizen first class and get a cool penthouse.
Nice. I will maybe do that tonight. Maybe.
It's
a bit late to start.
Put a bunch of chests in there and just dump all your gear there. Because you have a house, you can build houses, chairs, gear.
Do those things link to your workshop though?
No, it's definitely just storage.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to upgrade all of the weapons because I'm going sneaks assassin type build. So
like I say, what are you doing? Okay, so you need that much stuff, do you? I find all the resources take up most of my space.
Yeah, the resources are horribly
because they're so heavy.
They are. So I think I've got about 5,500 space cargo hold on my ship, and I'm always right at the edge.
Ridiculous, mate.
That's ridiculous. I think a little fraction of it is aid, and then I might have a few weapons, but I just sell the weapons. Everything else is resources. So I want to get base management set up so I can just... Yeah, apparently if you can get it done right, you can get all the resources and it just keeps feeding off.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
You don't...
you get four linked together and they do stuff, They're and you do feeding it with the, what is it called? That weird stuff they use to power everything.
Yeah, helium...
Helium plus or something.
4, helium 3 or something like that. Right, so that's what I'm doing. I also have this really annoying habit. If I land on a planet, I must try and 100% scan it.
Oh my God.
And that is annoying. And I've got some planets that aren't 100% and it's driving me nuts and I want to go back and finish them.
Sounds like a nightmare. Wow.
It feels like
I've just decided to do side missions. That's most what I'm doing. I'm just doing side missions.
There are quite a few good ones. And I mean, there's some really cool ones that just, you randomly answer a hail and suddenly you've got a 5-hour side mission.
Yep. Yeah. I'm really enjoying that. That's kind of cool. That's what's cool about it. So I'm just picking up all the side missions and doing random. Oh, you need to go and talk to so-and-so about something. Oh, okay, cool. Or you hear some conversation in the crowd. So you go off and have a chat and then this whole thing happens.
Yep. They are pretty cool.
But Vanguard's a fun mission. That's kind of cool. Crimson's a good mission.
Yeah, I want to do the Crimson, but New Game Plus. It'll come out. Hopefully they clear the bounty.
Yeah, they must fix it, surely. Yeah. So I'm playing Cyberpunk, bizarrely
Yes,
enough.
how's
The
that going
DLC.
with the new, is it the new DLC?
Yeah,
or
it is
the
with the
new
DLC. Yeah,
expansion?
Phantom,
Nice.
Phantom World, whatever it's called. Yep.
I keep thinking Phantom Liberty, but that's
It is Phantom
not
Liberty.
it.
It is Phantom
It
Liberty.
is.
Isn't it?
Okay.
I think so. I'll just check. But yeah, pretty sure it's Phantom. Yep. So,
Phantom Liberty.
It's really good. It's way better than Starfield, though. This is what I'm discovering.
Oh, yes.
It's like, the missions are way better than Starfield. The graphics are way better. The gunplay is way better. Well, I talked about it last week a little bit, but what they kind of do to you is you reset you completely.
Yep.
Night Kingsman. Cheers, dude.
I think I've heard the best thing to do with it is literally just start a new game.
No, because I got to level 50 on everything. Like I'd maxed out. I played the game, completed it 3 or 4 times. Like I've done 3 out of the 4 missions or 4 out of the 5 end game missions. I've played a lot. But the problem was I couldn't remember how to play the game because I hadn't played it since last. Remember we did Cyberpunk March or whatever it was called, Cyber March.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the last time I played the game. Really, I haven't played it since then. And that was I think March last year. So
yes,
yeah,
that's
I was
a while.
really confused. And the first thing it makes you do is go and sneak around somewhere. And of course, I'd forgotten how to do. You remember you could like hack people and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What button was it pressed? What button did you press to hack people?
Right bumper, wasn't it,
Right
to
bumper. Well
access
remembered.
your?
I could not remember that, and it took me a while to remember. But I was just pressing buttons because I was like, I'm sure there's something I can do here, and it took me a while to work it out. And what it does is it resets all your attributes as well, so you have to read all your points.
That's the thing that I'm thinking I might just start again because I don't remember I remember the build I was going for. It was sort of a stealth net runner, but I don't remember what the perks do. And
yeah.
it might just be easier to learn from the beginning.
Yeah. I didn't. It's fine. You just because it's all free as well. So the refunds are free, so you can just put them in there and play around a bit and go, okay, this isn't working. You can change it quite quickly. So it's not. It doesn't really affect you. But my guy is so powerful that I was actually useless and still managed to kill things. Me fumbling around, not remembering the buttons, I still managed to squeeze past stuff and kill things. So it's cool. The stories are all fun. Idris Elba's in there talking to you, which is cool as well. Voice acting's really good. Yep. Graphics are amazing.
That's the one thing I find Starfield voice acting is
shocking. It's so bad.
It is. Animations.
You notice it as well. Going to Cyberpunk, you notice how much better it is and how much more polished it is. And it has ray tracing turned on. So it's really pretty. And everything's really full. Like walking around, there's lots of stuff happening all the time. And where Cyberpunk feels really empty compared to it. I'm not talking about walking on the moon on your own. I'm talking about going through cities. It doesn't feel very full in the cities.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it. I recommend playing the DLC. Play the first game through at least and do all the because there's a bunch of different endings and stuff which are really interesting.
Yeah, I got so close to doing I was basically waiting to finish a few other stuff before I'd done the final end game mission.
It doesn't matter. You can do the end game and it bunch you back to the lift that you take, which takes you up to do the end game. So you can do the end game and then you can go and tidy up afterwards. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I was looking at tidying up, and that's where I got stuck. I believe on one of the southern expanse type areas, there was a mission, some netrunner mission, and the NPCs just wouldn't load in, and consequently, I couldn't 100% all netrunner missions. Well, interestingly, there was a mission. I don't know if you remember this mission, but it's when you hang out with the band guys. There's a girl with blonde hair, and she's got a stalker.
No. Do
you remember that mission?
Vaguely.
I remember it really well.
I remember doing the band stuff.
Interestingly. It kind of happens after the band stuff because she rings you up and goes, hey, I've got a problem. I've got this stalker. Can you come and help me? And at the time, I remember doing it, and I think she died or something, and the mission was failed. And that was it. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's really annoying. It reset the mission so I could do it again. So I logged into it, and it came up when she rang me when I was playing, and I was like, oh. So I then went and did the mission again. She died. So I went back and saved, and then kept doing it until I managed to complete the mission without her dying. Took me like 4 or 5 goes to do it. But I thought, that's really interesting. So I wonder if they'll fix that mission you're stuck on.
Maybe.
They may reset it. They might have reset all the missions that were kind of broken or didn't finish properly.
Yeah.
Because I distinctly remember it because there was lots of walking around crowds trying to find this stalker. Yeah. Kind of interesting. And another one as well I did as well, but I don't remember doing it or not. I can't remember. I vaguely remember doing it, but maybe it didn't finish properly or something, so it reset that one as well. So there's 2 missions I redid off the original game. Because I'd done 270 odd missions or something in that game. I've done all the missions.
I do want to pick it back up, but I want to focus on playing that. I don't want to split my time between games. I don't have enough time for that.
I've dropped Starfield for now. I'm just playing Cyberpunk because it's a short game comparable to start. It's actually a start and finish.
Really? Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so I can play this game, do all the side missions, do the main mission. And it will be less time than I've put into Cyberpunk already. Cyberpunk, no, Starfield.
Okay.
Yeah,
it is something to think on.
It's good, but I do want to start something scary as well. Do you reckon you're going to do something scary for Terratoba? Jump into.
I don't know. I mean, well, 100%ing each planet is a scary.
It's quite scary. I'm scared for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I might look at Darkest Dungeon 2.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, there is a sequel to it, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of a similar, like the battles are the same, but you are riding through horribly scary forests in a old horse and carriage, and you've got to maintain your light, and you've got to stop off at inns and recoup, but it's done in the similar way as there was a really good space one where you had to jump to different points, and the enemy were.
Or was it? No, I don't know one of the enemies.
FTL, Faster Than Light.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it plays like FTL, but you've got a real cool horse carriage chase scene type stuff, and you can choose to go down this path and get magical items, or this path and get to an inn where you can save and heal up, and yeah.
Okay.
So if I do, it might be that game.
Okay, cool. Cool. So we should talk about games coming out this week.
Yep.
Real quick. I dropped in a link for you to look at. So
sweet. That's new games this week.
We'll just pick on ones that we actually care about.
New games we care about,
or might think's quite interesting. I pick first on High on Knife.
High on Life, that does look cool.
Have you played the High on Life game when it came out?
I have not. But I have heard it is absolutely amazing.
It's amazing. Yes, I reckon it's right down your alley with the comedy as well.
Yeah, very, very Rick and Morty style comedy.
It's Rick and Morty.
From what I've heard.
It's Rick and Morty. It's the same guys.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's good is High on Life is DLC is $13 if you want to get it, but the actual full game is like $20, even though it's on Game Pass.
It's not bad.
I think that's really cool. So here you go. Here's the whole game. Just buy the whole thing for $20 rather than just buy the DLC on its own.
Yeah.
So when it does leave, you still have it. It's an awesome game. It's so much fun. And this is supposed to be. I was reading a review and they're saying, or reading like a preview, I guess, saying like it's normal DLC, it's normal High on Life, and then it goes really dark and horror-y at the end. Like, oh, okay, that sounds really interesting. You pick a game now. You can take turns.
Me pick a game. I mean, mine would have to be 40k. I am
40K,
I do like 40k. I do like the occasional horde stuff. That's why I like Vampire Survivors. So mixing the two of them. And I mean, if it's done by the guys that done Verdantide, that was an amazingly cool game. So, yep, I would say 40k Dark Tide.
It's by Fat Shark. I don't know, actually.
Well, it says here, focus on the experience from the award-winning team behind Vermintide.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So it is.
Online co-op. It's only online co-op.
Yeah.
Dino Break, I picked next.
Okay.
Band together with survivors to uncover the origins of the dinosaur onslaught and find a path. Dino Break looks and sounds like a 90s era survival horror game. I thought that sounds amazing. Cheesy acting, extreme gore, exhilarating action.
Okay, the cheesy acting, I am into that.
I know, I just thought that was amazing.
Yes.
Made me chuckle.
Next game for me, I'm scrolling down. There is a cool little indie Pirates game.
What's that?
Pirates on Target.
Oh.
So use your geometric and logical skills to fire cannons at pirate ships and sink them to the bottom of the sea.
Oh, it's Worms.
Yeah.
Worms with pirates. Oh, yeah. Worms on Target.
That looks pretty cool.
Okay. I'm going to go in with a classic Mirage, Assassin's Creed Mirage. I have high hopes for this game.
I didn't know there was a new Assassin's Creed coming out.
Yes. I like how you don't look at it in the news whatsoever. We're talking about this for like 12 months. Yeah, October 5th it comes out. And it's supposed to be a Assassin's Creed 1 remake. So
Altair.
Kind of cool. Well, so what they're saying is it's going to be more of a single player adventure, sort of like a single adventure rather than lots of messing around. It's not going to be Valhalla.
Yeah, because they went real open world with Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So they're going to go, this is going to be a 20-hour mission, and you go around, you sneak around doing stuff. I'm like, yeah, that sounds amazing.
That was something that the first few were really good at.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So it could be cool.
It could be. I mean, there's Forza, but that's pretty much a given that will look like that.
Yeah.
What's about Torn Away? That does pique my interest a bit.
Torn Away.
So Torn Away is an interactive story with a unique blend of adventure games, side scrollers, and cinematic first-person levels, experiencing the tragedy of World War II
really
through
sad.
the eyes of a child. I know.
Okay.
I'm sort of getting.
Nice.
I mean, it could just be the art that is attracting me.
Yeah, I'm going to bring up the page so if I can bring it up as a.
It is loading for me slowly.
Website's the slowest website in the whole world. And the video never works. Oh, it's got a really interesting look to it.
It does, doesn't it? It sort of reminds me a little bit of early Monkey Island.
Mm-hmm.
But sort of pick up and feel sorry and survive horrors and...
It looks like some Germans. Oh, you do some bread making? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the Gestapo or somebody, or the German Nazis talking to her.
No, that looks interesting.
Yeah, it does. Gives you some feels.
It does, yeah. So I would say, if I was to put this to someone, I'd say Spirited Sojourner. That would be a game for you.
Yeah. I'm not sure about anymore, actually. Other than maybe Mummy Pinball, because who doesn't like pinball?
Yeah, I did look at that and thought that looks cool and stupid and turn your brain off.
So this is a running joke of the Carl brings his in every time. Because if you look at the graphics, it's a terrible looking game. And they literally copy and paste the game and have like 2 ramps on it. Like there's just no details at all. It's a shocker. There's like about 20 of these games and they're like $4 or something.
This one is breaking the trend. It is $2.50.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes. Must be on sale.
And go to the website. We are sorry, the page you requested cannot be found.
Oh, that sounds right. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
It's $3.65. There you go. You can pre-order it if you want to, but I wouldn't. I think that's it. I think we're done.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at Diorama Dungeon Crawl, but then reading it, low poly 3D set pieces. That's
I'm not so sure.
I don't know. I mean, story-wise, it looks like it could be good.
16-bit action games. There you go.
I'm looking at it and no. It doesn't even inspire me. Like when I think 16-bit, I actually think Golden Axe. I know that was 8-bit. But Golden Axe looks better quality than this. This doesn't look good.
How about Building Simulator? The perfect game who wants to build a house.
Yeah.
Brick by brick from ground up. It has that look again as well. There's loads of these simulator games out at the moment.
Yeah, too many simulator games.
You can literally build a house. That's hilarious.
And then the Lamplighters League.
Oh,
so that should be out yesterday.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, this content is locked for me. That's right.
Sames. Yeah. Cool.
So, yeah, those are the games coming up that I sort of like and you like. I mean, some of the others could be good. They're Synegria, Next Gen Edition, a neon-lit dystopic cityscape. They're always fun.
Yeah, actually, it could be quite good. See, now you're just getting in trouble now because you start looking going, maybe it's not as bad as normal with these games. Oh, it's locked behind content, so I'll just quickly log in. My login's also.
I mean, there's games for everybody there.
There's games for everybody, from racing cars.
I constantly rag on the 8-bit remake type stuff, but they're still good games.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they have to kind of have good gameplay, don't they, to get themselves?
Yeah.
Like Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, exactly.
Now this synergy, I guess it's called, is a like a Japanese talking one, like a book, basically. You know.
Ah.
Yeah. No. All right. Cool.
Sorry, I heard some noises.
Noises.
I think everyone's home.
Oh, from the pool.
Yes.
Should get out of here.
Yes.
That's our show for this week. Remember, guys, I don't understand this. Pay the fee is what he says. Card. I'm repeating Carl's thing here. If you want to follow us on socials, please check out our website, which is xboxcast.co.nz. That's the quickest way to find out where we are. But if you want to follow us individually, because we're cool, where can we find you?
Well, we are.
We are cool. Of course we are.
We are.
Where can we find you, Paul?
You can find me
Chill.
anywhere you can find good interwebs at Hippo HQ. And you can find me and you every Sunday doing the Rando stream.
Yes. It's been really good, actually, last week. I really enjoyed last week's. That was really cool.
Sweet. Well, I've got a good one planned for this week.
Yes, we've got a new guy.
We do. We have some guests coming.
Guests or guest?
Guest.
Okay.
Guest, but I am still talking to Green Rotlin.
Oh, Kyle's appeared.
Oh, hello, Kyle. Sorry, there's some noises again. Give me 5 seconds. Where can we find you?
Oh, I'm Lee Howard 25 on Twitch. I'm Lee Howard on Xbox and Lee Howard on... I'm confused now because Carl's here on Twitter. Carl's appeared in the last 5 seconds of the podcast. He's saying, "You're ignoring me. Fine. Visual novel." I did rewrite the intro slightly. So Paul's walked out at me. Carl's in the chat. I'm all alone, as per usual, running the place. How's it going, Carl? Paul's investigating noises. I don't feel like I should end the podcast with just me sat here. But this is now awkward because Carl's gone quiet as well. Well, I'm going to have to cut this out of the podcast because now it's just kind of weird silence. And there's no one in chat. Everyone's gone. Yeah, we did it a bit earlier this week. Well, we started at 7:30. It wasn't much earlier. It was an hour earlier, I guess. Just so we could finish at reasonable hour. Hello, Tony. Oh, you just terrible lag. I don't wonder where he's gone. He's just disappeared and left me. Thank you, Kyle. I'm trying, dude. I'll wake up. Wait, Tony, about to finish the podcast. I'll wake you up. Don't worry. There was so much prep I had to do at the beginning of this. All the prep. Oh, there's 2 people on YouTube now, so. The music is the best music we're talking about. Oh, Paul's back.
Right.
Oh, he's found his cat. Oh, what?
Yeah. I found the source of the noise. It was this little one.
Ah, the source of the noise.
She was being attacked by another little cat that we have found in the house quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
And she's all skitterish. She's very skitterish.
She's a cat.
Yeah, sorry. Had to go rescue the little one.
I kept going with the pod. I haven't signed out yet. I was just waiting. I'll cut this out of the podcast.
Yeah, sorry about that. No,
right.
She was cornered in a thing. It was weird. She wasn't actually hissing, but I could hear the knocking of the cat knocking over the plants that Mel is trying to plant.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're all in pots at the moment.
They were in pots.
They were in pots. She's got a bit of work ahead of her. But yeah, she was just cornered there and looking very sad, and yes. So had to try and rescue the poor girls.
Kyle's in chat giving us stick.
Oh, hello, Kyle. Which chat is that? Is that the
YouTube chat?
YouTube chat? Sweet. I will log back into the YouTubes.
Should we sign out? We'll get out of here, and then we can have a chat.
Yes.
We'll leave the podcast going for a bit.
Okay. Yep. All good.
So we can find you, Paul. We said Hippo HQ.
Yep.
Lee
Hippo
Harrods.
HQ.
We have been the XboxCast. We'll see you on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
Goodbye.
I'm back.
Sweet. Yes, sorry, Kyle. I see there. Is that his way of saying he's out? No,
It was a cat
trying to
emergency.
rescue the cat. Yeah, I was off camera trying to rescue a cat. By the way, anyone in Napier want a cat?
No, my dog might want a cat, maybe.
No, my cat would eat your cat, your dog. You remember Jub Jub?
Oh,
Yeah, trying to find a new home for him.
yeah. I don't know anyone actually. I'm not sure. So, Carl, so much organising. I spent like half an hour sat here trying to organise stuff. What podcast title was that? Who Wants a Cat?
I was off camera rescuing a
my
cat.
cat.
Yes. Remember that live stream we done many moons ago of what was it? It was one of those party games, Jackbox party games.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we had to stop partway through because we heard a ruckus outside, got back, and Jub Jub had been almost hit by a car and sort of was just drenched in water. It was in one of our massive storms. So he featured on the podcast completely drenched. It was a while ago.
No, it wasn't me. No, I think it must have been.
I think you were there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time rescuing my cats.
Yeah, Barney doesn't really need rescuing. He's pretty good. He does escape randomly, but always.
He's an independent dog.
He's an independent dog. Dog.
Yeah.
So, Carl, are you all home? Or was it just you? I think I was there. I don't remember nothing. I was probably drinking.
Yeah, I think it was one of our
I do remember doing.
drunk.
I do remember playing it a few times.
Yeah.
Little Barnes.
Yep, they're all home. First night. Did he sleep through the night? I mean, I'm guessing not. He's what, 5
Are we talking
days
about
old?
Kyle sleeping through the night, or
Kyle never sleeps through the night.
you just sat watching the baby? Oh, it's breathing changed. Is breathing still? Must be. Is it still breathing? I'm sure it's breathing. I don't know. I have to go and check. Okay, you know, your turn. You go and check.
Yeah.
Nope. So is it 2-hourly feeds, I guess, isn't it? And really weird looking poo.
You think it's white going in. How does it get that color coming
You
out?
have special pills. What? That's cheating. You're supposed to have alcohol to make you sleep through the night, not pills. Come on. Do both of you have the special pills?
He's a Batman baby. All babies are.
Oh, my chat's a bit delayed. That's funny. Okay.
He's just said awake all night.
Awake all night. Yeah. He had a special pill though to make him sleep through the night.
Nah, for his legs.
Mine are for my legs. What? What does that even mean?
Is it magnesium pills? Yeah, I think I know what he's talking about.
The crazy pills. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing.
That's what Simone's there for, keeping you sane.
That's right. How is Simone doing? Is she all right? We're calling him JD. He's now
Yes.
called JD.
It's official. It's on the podcast. His name is JD.
It's JD. And you're Coke.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, that is good about Simone doing well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Coke and JD.
Oh, Jim Beam and Coke. Oh,
Simone
Jim
is-
Beam
oh,
and JD.
of course.
Ah, see, it's perfect.
Ah, yes.
There we go. See, we've sorted out the worst problems. It's good that you name your kid after alcohol, though. I thought it was a smart move. Good work.
Yeah. Oh. It is. Why does it feel so late?
I know, it's only 9
She's
o'clock.
back.
It's not actually, that's why I started earlier, so it would be so late. It's actually 9 o'clock. Because normally, I think last time I finished, it was like 11:15 or so, quarter to 12 or
Oh.
something last time. Because of the stupid time, call it, daylight saving time. Okay, Carl. I think we should go. Oh, the cat's back.
Cat's back.
You're wearing as a hat, the cat.
Ah.
I think
He's
Carl's,
happy.
Carl's gone. Okay, Carl, as you're ignoring us, we're going to kill the stream. Farewell.
Baby could be waiting for a another feed.
Yes, exactly. Yes. All right. See ya. Bye.